And it would be nice if I put the volume on. How's it going, everyone? This is Anthony, aka Comics Are Great, coming to you live from New York City. I hope all is well with you. I'm doing okay here, and just wanted to come on tonight. Tonight's episode 2 of. Hold on one second. Of course, I got myself distracted here. Episode 2 of What Grinds CRG's Gears. A new stream. Essentially talking about essentially some of the things in the comic world that make you go All right, so I don't see anyone in the chat, so I'm gonna kill a bit of time here, okay, and gonna just do what I didn't do last week, which is to discuss or to show some of the books that I picked up between last week and this week. All right, so let me come over here, bring this up. All right. But before I get into that, so like I said, this is a relatively new channel. But I've been on Instagram for the past year and a half. All right, under the same name, and I've been selling on Whatnot for the past. Well, this weekend is going to be 4 months. 4 months on Whatnot, and I have just over 400 subscribers. I hate using the word followers, okay, because it almost sounds like I'm some kind of leader or something, about to create an army or something like that. But I have 400 subscribers and whatnot, and I'm also on Twitter. Okay, so little by little, I'm just building up my brand, for lack of a better term, and where it'll go, I honestly don't know, but I'm having fun while doing it, learning a lot of stuff, and I'm glad to be able to do it. The guys on Team Nerd Her have been great. They still support me. They encourage me and everything. So one of the things that I'm looking forward to, hopefully going to, is New York Comic Con. Because there's a couple of artists that I want to meet, and a comic book seller that I also want to check out. Okay, so essentially, two of my favorite artists, David Nakayama and Giuseppe Camuncoli. They're gonna be there. Okay, they communicate with me on Instagram, which is absolutely fantastic. And also Anthony and Laura from Bird City Comics will be there. So looking forward to hopefully meeting all these people, okay, who are obviously a lot more famous than me. So it'll be nice to to just talk to them, and just to hopefully get a couple of pictures with them, maybe record a little something, and show it to you guys, and make a memory. And if it gets a little more than that, that would be great, So uh but otherwise, besides that, let's get into the business of comics here. Okay. Hold on one sec. uh, I need to do this. All right, so I'm gonna first pull up the books that I got. Let me see, this is this week. Okay, I forgot to do last week's, so give me 1 second, because I forgot to do one little thing. Here is here we go, new comic book day. All right, so copy this. And my computer, being slow, is beginning to copy the files the books that I got last week. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the books that I got last week, the books that I got this week, and some of the books that I'm going to be getting next week. Okay, so because I didn't do it last week, combining the both of them. But starting next week, I'll be doing, just the week of and the week forward. So while that's waiting here, and I hope someone else comes in the chat so it doesn't look like I'm just talking to myself. That's one of the bad things sometimes when you're starting out, that it's just you for a while. That happened on Whatnot, where it felt like I was uh, talking to myself and no one was responding in the chat, and there was only like me and maybe one or two other people there. So, and that still happens occasionally, but now it happens a lot less, which feels so much better. Yo, how's it going, Arsenio? How you doing, man? Got the art chemist in the house. Well, dude, if you wanna come on, man, I'll have you on. It's cool. The more the merrier. I don't mind sending you the link. Let me know if you want to do that. In the meantime, let me just. All right, you got it. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have company tonight, everyone. That which is absolutely fantastic. So, share. Hold on, no, invite, copy. Oh, comics and culture. All right, we got two people here. Fantastic. Okay, go to Instagram. How you doing, CNC? Question: are you going to be going to the New York Comic Con? All right, so let me share my screen here real quick. No, wow, yeah, no, I know what you mean, man. Believe me, I know what you mean. All right, so let's go with last week's stuff. All right, so last week, like I said, the first one I got. Whoops. Here we go. The first one I got was Edge of Spider-Verse. This is the second print of issue number 1. All right, we got the Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. This is the Chris Anka design variant. And very, very, I thought it was a nice cover. I'm partial to design variants. I like seeing this kind of thing, which essentially gives you some kind of a little bit of insight as to what the cover artist or whoever created the character, was thinking about, or what they had in mind. Okay. Then another cover by Chris Anka about with the Night Spider, which looks like a combination of Gwen Stacy and as actual Spider-Man instead of her being Spider-Gwen. Grimm number 3. This is the second print cover. Immortal X-Men by Mark Brooks. Now, while this was not a brand new book, but I did happen to pick it up that day. Midnight Suns, another this is a game design variant cover, and as you can see, there's Spider-Man and Magic, and those costumes look absolutely awesome. I hope that they actually do show those in the comic, but something tells me they won't. Thunderbolts number 1, David Nakayama cover. Vampirella Mind Warp. The cover is done by Layrix Lee. And X-Men Red number 6, another David Nakayama cover. All right, so let me close this. All right, so for this week, and let's see, we got this going, and whoops. Oh, sorry, we got comics and culture here. Let's see, we got. Oh, what's up? What's up, Al? Oh, we got one of my buddies from Team Nerd Herd here. How you doing, man? Yeah. Inja Binja. Holy cow. We got Team Nerd Herders in the house. Man, this is pretty cool. Oh wow. Hey, great to see you guys. Holy cow. All right, so this week I got the facsimile cover for Action Comics #1. All right. And the cover was done by the great Joe Shuster. The next one is Amazing Spider-Man #9. This is the D cover by Leonardo Romero. You doing all right? Oh, dude. How was the whatchamacallit? How was the bachelor party, man? I haven't heard any details. Was it a lot of fun, or what's happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? The next one we got is Avengers #60. The cover's done by Javier Garron. We got Batman One Bad Day. This wasn't the one that came out this week. This came out a couple weeks ago. This is One Bad Day, the Riddler. The cover's done by Jim Lee. And the next one we have is One Bad Day, Two-Face. Oops, hold on one second. Dude, bachelor party was awesome. I had a great time hanging with my friends. Oh, dude, that's fantastic, man. Getting married this Sunday. Also, we're not going to see you for a while, man. Congratulations, man. Dude, I wish I was over there. I really, really do, man. I'm going to have to see pictures, man, of you in the tux and some of the other guys, too, if they wind up going. So we got here. Let me turn these off for now. Too much going on. We got Grimm #4. This is the second print cover. Strange #6. This is the main cover by Lee Garbett. Oh, dude, my pleasure, man. We have Vanish #1. This is the Ryan Stegman cover, and this is the B cover by Warren Johnson. I can't think of the first name. I think Warren's his middle name. So some of the books that I'm looking forward to getting next week. Let me just climb out of this. Actually, hold on. There's something in there that I really don't want to put on the screen just yet. All right, so we got Action Comics 1047. This is the Nathan Zerdy cover. And I always like when Nathan Zerdy does the regular covers because obviously we can't get every store variant. Ant-Man #3. Batman Beyond the White Knight #5. This is the J. Scott Campbell variant cover. DC versus Vampires #9, the Nathan Zerdy cover. Defenders Beyond #3. This is the resolicited cover, and it's this one's done by Javier Rodriguez. 8 Billion Genies #5. The main cover done by Ryan Brown. I'm just trying to keep it short. We got Grimm #5. This covers this is the main cover, and of course we have the Jenny Frison cover. Then we got the Human Target #7, done by Archer. Miles Morales #42. Special Voices Comunicales cover, and the second print of Star Wars number 26. All right. Looks like I don't know if Arsenio is going to be coming. You see my beautiful screensaver there. All right, so I was doing a little research with with some of the stuff that I was talking about last week. All right, man. See you later, dude. It was whatchamacallit, great having you stop by, man. And looking forward to learning more from you guys, as well as seeing you as a married man. All right. So I decided to do a little bit of research, between CGC and CBCS. Last week, this was essentially the main subject that me and the chat spoke about. Hey, what's up, Double O? How you doing, man? And we got Double O saying what's up to the chat. So, CGC and CBCS, they both have their issues through the years, okay? But it seems like little by little, these issues have just been growing and growing. I mean, it's like a snowball effect, that instead of them fixing their issues just multiply and become exacerbated, until what was once a pebble is now a giant boulder, so I made a small list. All right, so we'll start with CGC, because CGC is the top dog. Okay. So one of the things that they've, let me put this on the list, on the screen here. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, since Arsenio's still not here yet. All right. So we got here CGC issues through the years. Okay, so one of them is the lack of communication. So of course, everyone knows that you try to call CGC to complain about something, and all you're gonna do is get stonewalled. Now I know as of late, I've heard that they've gotten better, which is a good thing. Okay, but they still have that reputation of not answering your questions. Okay. Another issue that they've had that I honestly thought was missing, but I heard that some of their cases still do this, are Newton rings. Okay, so Newton rings, as far as the best explanation are these like round rings that kind of reflect the light a little bit when you have a graded comic book in there, and it's almost like if it's a weird pocket of air. So instead of seeing the whole book in all its beautiful glory, you have this ring that's around it. And while it's not on the book itself, but it's on the case, and it messes up, how the book looks. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn Born? How you doing, man? Good to see you here. So that's one of then of course we got lately crack cases. So now these cases that they have were supposed to be new and improved. All right, they're supposed to be much better, sturdier. Okay, pretty much able to take a beating, but I guess not, because I've seen videos of people who get these large orders, and half the cases are broken, literally broken. Okay, the comics are okay inside the inner well, but the cases are pieces falling out. Obviously it's no longer either close to being air or waterproof. So you're paying for a graded comic in a cracked case. Who wants that? And of course, major delays, and we went through the numbers last week. Okay, For an economy book at CGC, if you press it and grade it, we're talking almost 2 years. Okay, 2 whole years that you would see the book. I mean, the chat saw my reaction last week. I mean, I was so flabbergasted, I was laughing hysterically. Okay. Then we got inconsistent grading. Okay, there's no need to go through, like what that issue is. Then we got lack of graders notes or specific detailed notes. Okay, they're very blasé as far as what whatchamacallit, their explanation of if there's something wrong with the book, or there's no graders notes at all if it's a 9.4 or higher. Now, to me, the book, if it's perfect, should be a 10. Plain and simple, a 10. If it's not a 10, you should be told why. Okay? If there's a corn chip found in there, if there's a flare in the corner, if there's a spine tick, okay, if saliva was, whatever, I know I'm being silly here, but you should be told what's wrong with it. How come the book is not deserving of a perfect grade if you honestly believe it does? Okay, grading may be subjective, but the reasons are not, and you should be told of those reasons. Okay, and I know that this one here that I'm highlighting, maybe I should, you know what, let's here. I think, is that a little better, guys? Sorry about that. Not really. This was over the past hour, but dude, thanks, man. This one here, and some of them is just from what other people have said, some from my experience, okay? This one, unable to locate books because they haven't received them, despite the USPS tracking info stating that it's already been delivered to them. I mean, come on. How long does it take to open up a box, scan the books in, okay, put them in either another box or a case, or something that they have, and put them in storage and give it its own number, so that way you can track it, where it is within their facilities. Okay, I would think that as far as a grading company is concerned, that should be priority number one, knowing where the customer's books are. All right, because the fact that it stays in a holding pattern for 3 months before it's actually been marked as received is ridiculous. I know that for modern books, they've gotten better, but for economy, there's no excuse. And of course, I mean, I don't know a lot about this one. The Black Flag Comics Acetate cover controversy. Okay, the fact that they graded books that they shouldn't have, because Black Flag took an acetate cover and slapped it on Ultimate Fallout 4s, and all of a sudden now it's a limited edition book. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. I mean, to me, it's not even a reprint. You damage the book, okay? Slapping an acetate cover on an original book you're damaging it, because the original book is where the value is, not that you're slapping an acetate cover on it, unless what you're doing is that you're covering up whatever whatever's wrong with the book with the acetate cover, so that way you could bump up the grade. Then if that's the case, it's a false grade. Because acetate covers, because they're thicker, they're sturdier, of course they're gonna, and more often than not, they're gonna get a higher grade. And if it's covering up a spine tick or a I don't know, or a messed up staple, then again, the grade in itself is a lie. All right, CBCS issues through the years. Now, CBCS is the number 2 grading company as far as comic books are concerned. Now, through no fault of their own, because they really have tried to climb that hurdle and to find themselves equal with CGC. Okay, they have cheaper prices, they offer more services, they've changed their cases, they've changed their labels, and try as hard as they may, it still doesn't buy them equal footing. Okay, one of the things that I personally appreciated that CBCS brought to the table was the fact that they could verify a signature for a book that's already been signed. Now, I'm sure a lot of you, like me, have comic books that you brought to a convention and they're already signed, okay, and that they've been sitting in your closet for years. But if you send it to CGC, it's not an official signature. In fact, it could lower the grade of the book, which, in my opinion, isn't fair. But you can't exactly go back in time and tell them, like, listen, this person signed it. See, now you can verify it. No, you can't. They will only verify signatures that their people or or a certified CGC grader will actually see. And here we go, my man, Arsenio Art Chemist. How's it going, dude?
All right. Give me a second.
Welcome to the channel, man.
Yeah, my bad. I left you hanging for a minute. I had to restart the computer and stuff.
Oh, I was wondering what happened.
Yeah, what's going on? How you been?
I was like, dude, man, you left me hanging.
Nah, my bad. Nah, you know I wouldn't do that, man.
But dude, you're officially my second guest, man.
Hey, what's going on? What's up, everybody in the chat? I see a few people in the chat.
Yeah, we got 3 people here. Last week was better, man. Last week we had like 8 people here, and it was wild here.
All right, that's what's up, man.
I'm a little more subdued this week.
Yeah, man. I know the feeling when you're in there by yourself and you feel like you're talking by yourself.
No, weird. But because it was really the chat was active, and I was going through like for example, the numbers for CGC and CBCS, like the delay numbers, okay?
Yeah.
And I broke it down. Dude, those numbers were ridiculous, man. It was so ridiculous that all I could do was laugh.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you just gotta go with the flow and just see how they progress.
No, like I know that CGC has gotten better with the economy, not the economy, the modern book tier, okay? Yeah. That it's now, I think, at 27 business days for the turnaround time, and that's just for grading. Okay, pressing
is the worst ever.
Yeah. So, but we combine pressing and grading for economy, okay? And then we broke down. We calculated how long the time would be for you to get your book back, and it was 1.75 years. Oh, 1 3/4 years. Okay, that's 1 year and 9 months, which is insane.
Yeah, I called the other day. Like I called not the other day. I think last week I called CGC.
Yeah,
because I had some books and because they gotta get their service a better service. And I said like I have like 20 books over there, and because of a faint a faint line on the pressing.
Yep.
They took all my books and they had already got impressed by Erod. Like it was like 20 books already pressed and clean,
Right.
and they took them to CCS, and they've been there for I don't know how many days. I called last like a few weeks ago. And they're like, yeah, you still have
Damn,
100 and
dude, those books are gonna be there for a long time.
they were like, oh, you still have 100 and something days until they get pressed. And I'll try to cancel.
Wow,
I try to
man.
cancel the pressing.
And
They're like, once you
and
get
that's
it, yeah,
and those are business days. So you're talking 5 days a week.
yeah.
So
And then I told them I like, I wanted to cancel. They like, oh, we can't cancel them. Once you put it in, once you put them there, you can't
are
take
you
them out.
serious?
Yeah,
To me, that's BS, man. You should be able to cancel it.
yeah. So,
Because all it is a cancel order. You send it to CCS. You know, they find your books and they send them back. I don't see what the big deal is.
yeah. So and then
But yeah, but
I was
this
pissed off
is
because I
what.
already paid for pressing, so now I gotta pay for pressing again. It's like,
Wow, dude, man, I feel bad for you, man.
yeah,
But yeah, but I was gonna say, see, this is the little list I developed for CGC. Their issues through the years. You know, lack of communication, the Newton rings, cracked cases, major delays, inconsistent grading, lack of graders notes, unable to locate books, and of course, the latest thing is the Black Flag controversy.
mhm,
All right, so now I was going through CBCS because they've had their issues also, but like while they're number two, and they've always fought to try and stand an equal footing with CGC, and they haven't, for some reason. There's always that one extra hurdle that they've never been able to climb. Okay, like when they first started out, I sent a bunch of books to CBCS when they first started out. Okay, I decided to give them a shot. Okay, one of the main reasons was because Steve Borak was there. And Steve Borak, as a lot of people know, he was one of the founders of CGC.
yeah,
So he left and he created CBCS. Okay, he created the competition. Okay, I got a chance to meet him at New York Comic Con and everything, so I dropped my books off and, and they sat there. I was like, and I called them. I said, dude, what's going on? How come after 2 months I haven't gotten my books back yet? Oh, we don't have enough cases. We ran out.
Well, that was during the time when they had the plastic issue, like
Yes.
when the U.S. couldn't get plastic from China or something like that.
Something to that effect.
Yeah.
But because of that, the books were delayed by 2-3 months.
Yeah.
So already right out the gate, they got a black eye.
Mm-hmm.
Then of course, like CGC, they also had a lack of communication.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying now their customer service is better.
Right.
I mean, not better not in a great way, but before they used to have some people. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm from the hood, but the customer service on there was like super ghetto, unprofessional. It was like calling Nene, and you're like, oh well, we got your books. Oh well, like
Yeah. Well,
can't find
again,
them.
they're second tier, okay,
Yeah.
compared to CGC.
Mm-hmm.
Then and this is not exactly their fault, okay, but a lot of customers complained that they didn't have a census.
Yeah.
But they're just starting out. I mean, right now they've been what, 10 to 12 years, something like that.
They've been there for you talking about
CBCS.
Oh yeah, they've been there for I don't know that I think shorter than that because I remember when they started, it was at I don't know how far, but I know when they started getting popular. I remember I met Manny.
Right.
The first time I met Manny, he was helping Steve at Big Apple Con.
Okay.
And they weren't famous. Matter of fact, I still have my first slab. As a matter of fact, my first slab was from them. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first slab was from CBCS. And the only reason it's red label is because I didn't know nothing about like that verify and don't verify or whatever.
Okay.
I just wanted the person who did my book to here it goes. It was Riley Brown. It was a CBCS. This is the first time I met Manny, and then the first time I met BLC at the same time. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, it has the year on it. So, right, does it have the year? 2016. No, that's the book. Hold on. Anyway, this is the book right here.
Let me see something here. CBCS Comics. Start grading comics.
Shout out to everybody who's in the chat who's joined us.
Yeah, no. Well, we had I don't know who's there now.
Yeah, Comics Culture.
Yeah, Brooklyn Born, I think, is there.
And Brooklyn Born is here.
Is Double O still there?
Double O, yeah, Double O.
Yep.
Double O. So I don't know if you can make me the screen larger.
Yeah,
give it a tab too. So you see, you're gonna realize the slide.
Yeah, we'll put it like this for now.
Right.
Here we go.
So,
hold on 1 second. Let me put you. Nope.
Hello.
No. There you go.
Alright, so yeah, Riley Brown, he had did this. This is before anybody was doing remarks.
Nice.
Asked him to do this for me. Matter of fact, I told him to do whatever he felt like doing. So he like, oh, what you want me to do? And he had like people who already had like he had a waiting list already, so I couldn't get like a drawing from him.
Yeah.
Riley Brown, so I just asked him to do something real quick. He did this, and then he didn't charge me. So I was like, you know what? I like, oh, I was mad hype. So I was like, you know what? Can you just sign it for me?
Right.
And then he did that remark, and after that, I got it rated. So then they're like, oh, you get it verified. And I ain't know nothing about it. Like, nah, I didn't want to bother him because he already did it for free. I'm gonna look like a scumbag. I'll go back, like, verify it. So I just got the red label. And it's a 9.8, but you can see the label's mad old.
That's cool. Dude, that's nice, man. So, I mean, unfortunately, nowadays, that'll cost you.
Yeah. But it still was dope, like, But that's when they were even popular because there was like hardly nobody at the table. Everybody was complaining because there was no CGC. And then I remember, I think that was the same year I went to Comic-Con or a year after.
Right.
I remember I went to CGC. It was me and my wife, and they were just taking people's books. They had no gloves. They had their hands. They were just touching books. Like,
yeah.
Books were getting signed. They were like taking on top of each other. Let me see.
Okay, so I think I found the answer here.
Acting like this, like going like this with the books, and I was just cringing, like, "Yo, what are they doing?"
I think I found the answer that they started in 2014.
Oh, so there you go.
It sounds about right because that's when I went to my first and only Comic-Con. So. Ah. Oh. Someone wants to get on the horn.
Yeah, right. You want to say hi to everybody? Say what's up.
Man, he's big, dude.
Yeah, he turned 1 yesterday.
Right, yeah, I remember.
Hi. Say hi.
Yeah, my younger brother's birthday is tomorrow. And he just had a kid, so.
You serious? Oh, you have a son too?
No, my younger brother.
Okay. I think you have a daughter. Yeah, man.
Yeah, my younger brother's gonna be 40 years old tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, all right, let me get back to. We got this here.
Yeah.
All right, so since CBCS hasn't been around that long, so now we know 8 years. Okay, so because of that, they really, they don't get as many books as CGC. So because of that, they haven't had a census, I think, until either this year or last year.
Yeah.
Okay, where they had enough books that they could actually report it to people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and despite the fact that they offer more services, and a lot of people say that their grading is more on point than CGC and more consistent. Even with that, people are unable and unwilling to rank them equal to CGC. And because of that, the value of a CBCS comic graded comic is lower than CGC, despite them having the same grade.
But if you think about it like this, you ever heard how people say, "Oh, how Jordan thinks about people" or whatever?
What's up, something Wong? How you doing, man?
Like you ever heard about how Jordan speaks about like people who buy shit sneakers and stuff?
Right.
You talk like they. I don't know him personally. I can't say nothing about the man. A lot of people talk about. A lot of people talk about how he'll talk bad about the community or whatever, or certain people, or certain type of
Right.
people. But yet, the same type of people he'll talk bad about will buy his sneaker. This guy makes like what, 5 million a day
Yes.
just off his sneakers, and people still buy them even though they know what he talks about or that he contributes to the jail system and all that. So
Well, because when they think of Jordans, they don't think of the character of the man. They think of the basketball player
yeah,
and the fact that it still has a certain status.
yeah,
You know.
exactly. Even though he say
Right.
whatever he wants to say, but
But even with all the problems that CGC has put us through, and they still continue to put us through a lot of problems,
yeah.
people will still send their books to graded by them
You know what's that?
because of
CBCS is the
because of one major thing.
yeah,
CGC books are valued higher. They are.
but
Okay,
like you
you
said,
take.
think about it. You compare it like CGC has been around since how long?
Oh no, they've been around for I think 20 years.
And then this year, and then CBCS has been around for what, 8? I mean, right?
Right.
So they still have a long way to catch up. But at the same time, like just when they're doing okay, like CGC messed up. It's like they must have made a phone call like, yo, we need you to make a
Yes.
mistake so that way we can still be on top. So I don't know.
No, but this is the weird thing. Okay, now CBCS they did admit that they lost 367 comic books.
How?
Okay, from how they sent it to one of their employees' house.
Why?
The why I don't know why. It
Makes no
was
sense.
okay. Let me from what I found out so far. Okay, the story is that they were in the process of moving.
Mm,
Okay, so they took a bunch of books that from one of from their major submitter and sent it to their employee house. Okay, which employee I don't know,
yeah, of course.
and they disappeared. Okay, why they
I
would
don't,
send it there, I don't know.
Here's why this makes no sense. If you own a company, right, and you need to transport that many books, you got to use one of your company cars,
Yes,
company vans, or whatever. Because
no,
300 books,
and you know they gotta have a truck.
yeah, of course, you have to have like. So
Okay,
if you have 300, let's say they were slabbed, right? So that's
right.
300 books slabbed would be at least more than 50 boxes.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
so you could easily put that on one pallet.
Yeah, a
It
couple of pallets.
automatically on a pallet. That's what automatically on a yeah, two, but like a
No,
pallet and a
a
half.
pallet will hold 30 boxes,
Yeah.
depending on the size and the
So,
weight.
so then you think about a pallet and a half
Right.
and 3/4. So that's automatically using a truck. So you put it
Yeah.
on a truck. Where is this truck going? Makes no
My whole
sense.
thing is, why would you send it to someone's house? Why?
If you did send it to somebody's house, it got to be. That's like me. Let's say or me and Thorough, or me and Biggs, or
Right.
Manny and Biggs. Obviously, you gotta trust that person though to send it to their house. So it's not gonna be like, oh, I just sent it to some
But
random.
even then, even if you trust the person, why?
Maybe they need
Supposedly, one of the rumors I heard is that it was to catch up with work, which to me makes no sense
you know.
because you're taking it off the premises. Anything could possibly happen to that book. You drop ketchup or mustard on it, someone steps on it. Okay, no, seriously, because
Your kids get sick.
remember, they're in the
Workplace.
their job is to grade books. Their
Yeah,
profession is to grade them professionally.
yeah,
Once you take it out of a secure environment, which is where CBCS is, okay, and you're sending it to someone's house, anything can happen.
you're right about that.
Okay, so why would you put that kind of a target on your back? The parent company is Beckett.
Yeah,
Okay, they're a professionally graded company.
yeah, they're very
Again,
low.
why would someone approve that? This is their business. This is what they do, day in and day out.
Yeah,
If a common person like me has a problem with it, come on, you know,
yeah.
whoever's running it, they should have put two and two together. Okay,
I got
now,
the only
and this,
reason I
and
can
this is the thing I this is hold on. This is the thing I just found out today. Okay, Steve Borak left
yeah.
this past spring.
Mm-hmm.
This thing with the 367 books, this didn't happen now.
No,
This happened last year when he was still in charge.
and that's probably why he left. He probably got pissed off about it.
Either he knew about it after the fact, and
He probably blew a gasket about it.
yes,
Because
okay,
I'm gonna tell you this: when I first met Manny, right,
right,
and he was working with him, he was like very like just like us collectors. He
right,
was very serious with like the books, like the way he handled the books, he organized, and it was just him and Manny working, and they would organize everything, have all the books in order, and put them together. So I can't see him doing that. Probably
yeah,
he probably was like fed up with it, and then told them his side, and then bounced after that.
yeah. No, something wrong is right. That the CBCS blew an opportunity,
Yeah,
big opportunity. But it's weird that how when this thing with CGC and Black Flag Comics came out,
yeah, that's when it came about.
yes,
Yeah, I said the
yes,
same thing.
yes,
But that's not too much of a coincidence for
yes,
right after that big issue, and it's like not only a small amount but a large amount of community
yeah,
like went crazy about it, and not even everybody was there just to know that somebody's getting ripped off like that or things
right,
are being done wrong.
yep,
So it was like it didn't make no sense. I said the same thing. I'm like, how's it
yeah,
possible? Like they made a call like, yo, I need you to do me a favor, take this heat real quick.
right,
But you think about how much money they make per day on grading, but then at the same time, my even though don't get me wrong, I get books graded, but
right,
like when I first seen the way they were handling books, it was like pissing me off. But then they changed a few years later. I seen them wearing gloves after. So like, all right, cool.
yeah,
At the shows. I'm saying I don't know about the other show because at Terrificon I ain't pay attention to CGC.
okay.
I didn't want to waste no money on that. And then New York Comic Con is about to come up, so I'm gonna see what it's gonna be like now.
Are you gonna be there
Yeah, Friday and Saturday.
Friday?
Yeah, Friday and Saturday I'll be there.
You have you going there as a vendor or uh
No,
as
not
a
as
person?
regular. I try to
Regular?
get a I try to get a booth to like showcase my artwork
Right, right.
and get picked. So try again
What?
next year.
I may have to do it tomorrow. I'm trying to wait till the weekend to see how I do on whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to decide for me to go on Friday.
All right, I'll be there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I got.
So because dude, I know that Bird City Comics is gonna be there, so I want to like stop by
Oh
there.
yeah, you see the book? There, where I put the book? I got a book from them. Shit.
Oh yeah, which one?
Where the hell did I put it? Hold on, give me a second. I'm
Yeah,
gonna see if I find it.
yeah.
Let me talk.
David Nakayama's gonna be there. Giuseppe Camuncoli's gonna be there. And those two artists have communicated with me on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
So I want to meet those three groups of people, and I know BLC is gonna be there.
He'll be there for sure. No, I think he has to work.
No,
What?
no, 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 no. He's gonna be there
Oh yeah.
because he got tickets for Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Oh,
But I think he gave the Sunday ticket to his daughter.
all right. You already know where
Oh,
you're
wait a
gonna find.
minute.
Easy to find. See,
No, wait. Now I can't remember if he got a 3-day or a 4-day. I can't remember, but
either way, you want to find BLC, just look on the CGC line. You'll see him with a big. That's what I got. Listen, BLC, if he's not getting books, because he has a crazy amount, he got a crazy collection. It's cool.
dude, he has over 800 books, man.
The thing about BLC, he shows like like the regular books, like whatever. But his
Right.
collection is crazy. His personal collection, he don't show nobody. Like he's like, nah, I don't want to show
I
nobody.
know, dude, man. That room that he does his streaming from,
Yeah,
that room is big. I know
exactly.
it's big. He's got all those pop figures behind him. He's got all those graded books. I mean, come on now. And then the regular comics too, and
Yep.
toys.
What book at? Hey, you see what for the book that I just got?
I mean, my goodness.
What one?
The the one that I won like 2 weeks ago.
The Batman?
Yeah.
No.
Give me a second, Anthony. I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
Not bad.
No, that's cool. Don't worry about it.
It's a cool book though.
You know, we're just talking about the daily grind here. What grinds CRG's gears, man. So don't worry about it.
I didn't get to read the when you put what grinds my gears and you had the Superman book.
Oh yeah.
I was laughing. I was like, what grind his gears? Like, what did he do? I was laughing. I was thinking about Duckling Duck. Man, what the hell put the book at?
But again, I gotta thank Sticks Boy. Sticks, he came up with that line, dude, man. It was right on the spot too, man.
Yeah, what the fuck? Well, it was a Red Hook book. I don't know, somewhere around here, somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But it's,
Well, we got 2 people in here in the chat right now.
it don't matter. But yeah, you showed any books that you got already?
Not books, but I did show the graphics. I showed the ones I got last week, this week, and some of the ones I'm planning on getting next week.
All right. Oh, just to let you know, if you didn't know, Jim Lee's gonna be at Comic Con, and so is
Yes. And so is who?
Todd McFarlane.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that Jim Lee, he has a special session.
Yeah.
Where there's like 3 or 4 different price packages.
Yeah, 55, 100.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of them. Dude, man, that's ridiculous. You know how much money that man makes? You know how much money he makes? He makes over $2 million a year.
Maybe he's not a people person. I remember last time when I first met him, he was cool doing the signing, but I guess maybe he's not a people person. It'd be a lot of people, a lot of weirdos.
I don't know, because when I met him at Midtown Comics one time. I mean, it was very briefly,
Yeah.
right? And it was pouring rain outside, okay? And he got there and he was signing books, and it was a 2-hour signing. And because the line at the end of the 2 hours, because the line was still around the corner, he stayed. He could have left. He did his 2 hours, but no, he stayed. He signed till the very end.
That's dope. See?
Okay, so he was
some
cool
people,
about it.
Some people take advantage of that. So it's true.
Yeah, like, I know.
I seen some ridiculous. Like I seen some stuff that put me to the boiling point, and I just calmed down. Like, you know what, just chill.
Yeah.
I remember this one dude. He didn't really look like a fan. Like that's another thing that as you say, grind my gears.
But one thing I'll admit about Jim Lee is that he goes out of his way sometimes, to take his art and use it to help people. I mean,
yeah,
because during the pandemic, supposedly from what I saw on Instagram, he hopped in a car. His wife was driving and he was drawing. Okay, and he dropped off 25 portraits and he was drawing on the fly to different hospitals so that they could raise money for kids. Okay, and this was during Christmas time.
He does.
He does for the pandemic, I believe. And dude, that impressed me.
He does the same thing on Twitch. Like you follow him on Twitch, and then if you like as a fan, if you're like a fan and like a member, you do a membership.
Yeah,
and I see the memberships. They're not crazy. They're cheap.
Okay,
but you join membership, and you could win a drawing that he does like on like every few Sundays.
Dude, man, I would love to, because for the longest time he's been my favorite. Not until recently with all the cover artists and stuff that are out there, but
he's not. I met him, so he's not a jerk. It's just You know, there's
I
a lot of
know he's
the community. There's like not a community, but there's a lot of weirdos, bro. Like not in a bad way, but I mean in the bad way. There are some people that they like go over the edge, man.
yeah,
It's like that's what anything. That's like any baseball, basketball, whatever it is. Once you have a fandom, it's like there's always that few group that are not really fans. They're like just out there,
right.
like
But one thing about him, man, the man's short.
yeah. No, he's not that short.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
I don't know. He could draw it on. I don't know,
Dude, the man's about 5'5", man.
I
That's
guess.
short.
He's mad
Oh,
nice. So to me, he looks like.
let me tell you something. True story. Okay, I was working at Midtown Comics, right? In their warehouse on Long Island, and we were told that Jim Lee was coming the next day. Okay, so they said, "Listen, if you see him coming, don't approach him. Don't say hi to him. Don't even make dude. I swear to God,
He's
don't
not
even
like
make
that.
eye contact. Seriously, you turn and walk the other way. If we see you talking to him, you will be laid off. Seriously."
Oh, because I'm making so much. I'm sorry. That's just to say. Oh, because I'm making so much money. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Yeah, because we were making bottom dollar, you know. But
That's
still, the
crazy.
fact that
Well,
it's not like,
that's
dude, it's
crazy.
not like there were 100 people that worked at Midtown Comics. There weren't.
He's not like that at all. He's mad.
No,
nice.
he's not.
He's
But
he just
but I
acts
bet you he
respectfully,
probably
like, you know.
wondered because he was there to renegotiate the contract for DC Comics. Okay, you know, because since he was part of he's the creative information officer, something to that effect. So Midtown Comics is the distributor for DC. So any order that you get direct, if you have some kind of subscription with DC, it goes through Midtown Comics.
All right.
So they were renegotiating it and whatnot, you know. But yeah, they didn't want any employee going nowhere near this guy.
That's probably why. Probably because they didn't want them to mess up the negotiation.
Dude, there was like,
You should
I
know your
kid you not,
staff.
all the employees on the main warehouse floor, I don't think we totaled more than 30. So what are we gonna do? Beat up the dude? We were in awe of him. Jim Lee's one of the greatest comic artists ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Now. Yeah.
Especially in the modern generation, you know?
Yeah. You do have a lot, but yeah, he's up there. He's like,
Yeah.
if you think about it, he's like, I don't know, this is my opinion.
He
he's
was
like the Jack Kirby of
between
like the
him,
90s.
right? And when he came into, the comic business, between him, Liefeld, and McFarlane, they were the first comic rock stars, if you want to put a real label on them.
Yeah.
Okay. They were on talk shows, and then they helped make the Image 7. They were the big three. Along, and Silvestri was equal to them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the fact that they made Marvel in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Because
I still got my books from the 90s.
yeah,
The first
there
one
was
that
a year, and if you watch the Image documentary on them on YouTube,
that's a great documentary.
yes, it is. That they said that I think out of the 25 out of the top 25 books, no, out of the top 50, they owned I think it was 42 titles of the top 50 that were done by the Image 7.
And those don't get no love. Like they're not getting love like they should be.
No, exactly. Because
like,
dude, that was part of history, man. They were solid. There you go. X-Men #1.
The one I went, y'all going crazy when I said, remember
the gatefold cover.
When he was doing the signing? I forgot what company it was. Rocket Comics, I think it was.
Right.
Remember they were like doing this, and I was like, yo, I sent like 5 books, but the book I was looking for, I couldn't find it.
Right.
When you're not looking for something is when you find it. Like my wife, she just found her stylist, and she was trying to look for that thing for I don't know how long already.
Dude, do you have the 20th anniversary edition?
Of what, this?
Yes.
No, you talking about the one that was like copper?
Yes.
No, I couldn't get it. It was sold out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I tried to get it, and it was like sold out on the website I tried to go to.
Website? No, that was, dude, it was a regular cover.
We can get a regular cover.
I mean, it looks like that, except it's
Cut, right?
colored a little differently.
Isn't it like a bronze? I mean, bronze color or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Hold on a second. Here we go. Let me highlight myself real quick. This one.
Yeah, yeah, man. I
Yeah,
want it.
dude. You know that this is about $120.
Thank you for reading it.
Nah, but dude, I found
No,
I found
no,
that
it's not
out.
my gears. No,
Sorry, nah, but dude, I honestly
that's dope though. I like that.
no, it is
Yeah, the one big
for the longest time. I thought this was like a $10 book,
deal.
until I signed up with Whatnot and I started researching this, and
Yeah,
I
they
saw
have.
it was 100, and I thought something was wrong with the cover price.
Nah, they when they came out, they sold out quick, man. Well, the website I forgot the website I went to because my computer didn't let me go back to it with the
But
cookies.
what's weird is that I got this at Royal Collectibles.
Oh, I hate that place. But I don't hate. Don't get me. I'm sorry, I don't hate the place. There was certain
I
times
know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
you have more.
Question for you guys. Do you guys? All right. All right. Hold on. Brooklyn Born has a question here. Sorry, brothers. I was grabbing a bite. Okay, dude.
Yeah,
First,
well,
you should have brought us food, man.
yeah, right. You could what do you call
We got
that?
two hardworking guys here.
Hold on.
All right. So, question for you guys: what books do you submit for grading? I am assuming it's mainly big books or signed stuff, right? All right. So you're the one. You're the one who grades more than me. What do
Hold-
you normally
Give me a
submit?
second. I'll show you right now. I just got some books. Hold on.
Okay. All right. So my answer to the question, okay, Brooklyn Born, I do submit books that are gonna be like $200 and up, but most of those books are they're like $20 books. I go to coverprice.com, I subscribe to them, and I check to see if what books are at 9.8, because since I keep my books pretty pristine. Like like the X-Men book. Okay, so the X-Men book, this one was originally $4, and it's now at 9 point. Right now it's 114, and I forgot what this thing is at 9.8. I think it's over $200. So for me, as long as there's enough profit involved, yes, I would definitely submit this. But I'm personally gonna wait until all the controversy dies down. Okay.
I already got books over there, so I'm comfortable there. You want?
Yeah, kind of Brooklyn born, but I'm also sometimes look to see if I could flip a book. If I could flip it right away, then I mean, like, if I know I'm gonna get it back and it has a good chance of still being hot, say like Grimm, or well, originally Something Is Killing the Children was another hot one, but they've died down a bit. You know, so as long as those books, I know that 3 months down the line that it's gonna be hot, then I would submit it. Like Young Avengers #1's another one. Okay. Uh Strange Academy was a hot one.
Strange Academy, yeah.
Okay. Because what I got hit with, and this can happen, is that a book is hot now, and 3 months later the heat dies down, and now you have a graded book and you have a hard time selling it. So that's always the trick.
You know what it is now? Like, even Thorough said this in one of his shows. Like, one thing that if you go to shows now, everybody's selling slab books. Don't get me wrong, it's cool to slab books.
Right.
Like, as a vendor, when you have all your book, if you're gonna like grade books that are super like hard, like great for me. This is just my opinion. I grade books that I like, but if I was gonna sell it, I'm grading books that are old, so that way, because I'm clumsy, so I don't want to drop one of those old books.
Right.
And next thing you know, those are for the future. They're not a good investment.
Right.
But you go to shows and they got so many modern books that are not keys slab. It's like it makes no sense.
Yeah, no.
Now,
And,
don't get me wrong, there are modern books that are worth grading, like you said, like freaking Strange Academy. That's a great read. It has a
right.
lot of keys,
Yeah.
and a lot of people that collect it. So if you grade them, that's a good margin for a value in the future.
Yeah.
And then there are books that you should slab, but then there aren't. There's some that you shouldn't. But
Yeah.
that's what's killing. That's what's killing it right now.
See, like,
People like to dig and try to get the bargains, or people make
yeah.
mistakes. People make mistakes and they're like, damn, I didn't catch it, so I'll give you a deal. So
Right. See, like one perfect example of a modern book, a recent modern book that's hot that I would personally grade is Black Panther #3,
yep,
first appearance of Tozen. Okay, both first and second print. Okay, I would grade both of them. Okay, because both those books are hot, and they're gonna be hot for a while. Now, um, for the person who is uneducated, they'll grade #3, but then they'll grade issue #4. Now, issue #4, personally, is not worth grading. Okay, what you want to do is, because you know that the cost of a graded book, for a modern graded book at regular speed, you know, that say for example the CGC, um, which will come back within 2 to 3 months, is going to cost you about, I think it's $25 to get it graded. Now, that's not including shipping it there.
yeah,
That's not including shipping it back. Okay, because they're going to charge you to ship it back. So that all that is going to roughly cost you $50 for one book.
yeah,
Okay, so if you have a $5 book and it's hot and you want to grade it, ask yourself, is if you think that book is going to reach $55 or higher. If it's not,
yeah,
it's not worth shipping. To me, that $5 book needs to exceed $100 for you to at least get some kind of profit back, because you got to remember, not only do you have to pay for shipping, for grading, but then when you get it back, you got to pay to sell the book.
yeah,
Okay, so you got, either it's an eBay fee, or if it's a whatnot fee, or if it's a Macari fee. Okay, so you got to balance all that out. So at the end, you're gonna wind up paying somewhere between $60 to $75 for a graded book that you're gonna sell.
yep. That's why
So
it's
that's
better to
why,
get old book graded.
right? That's why you want that book to be about worth $150 or higher at a 9.8.
Yeah,
And
that's
if you
another that's another thing right there. When people like even the card game, have you seen people like who are in the comic book community who
right,
get their cards? It drives me crazy, but whatever. Like my mom said, I'm maniacal with my wife. I see people grabbing holograms, foils, and they have no gloves. And the first thing I think about, that fingerprint is gonna be that grade that brings it down.
yep, yep.
So I like why people don't wear gloves. You froze.
That's the other thing. Like, if you're
So if you
gonna,
got cards or you got foil covers or whatever
right
the case is, wear gloves as well. You're gonna be getting these books and sending them to get graded.
now,
And
the
well,
comic the
comics are
the
great is
comic game.
reloading.
What happened? Sorry.
I'll show you some books that you guys asked like, what do I get graded?
Okay.
Alright.
Look, the comic game, the
So
comic
here's
book.
one book I went to
Hold on.
Comic
Let
Con a
me.
few years back, and Jim Lee wasn't accepting what do you call it, CGC to verify. I mean
Okay.
Tom McFarlane, and I have another
Right.
book by Jim Lee, but it's Tom McFarlane.
Okay.
So there's
Amazing Spider-Man 301.
Amazing Spider-Man 601, and I got it signed by
301.
him. So got it signed by him, and I couldn't get it verified, but I had to get the thing slide just in case I wouldn't drop it or drop
See,
June.
now lower that bit, so you get, that's the green
Yeah,
label.
yeah, Green Label, because this is the year that they were both there, and
Okay.
Ty was allowing people to take 3 books and get them signed. So, and this is the same
Okay.
year. This is the same year that he released that 300 for you, the gold and
Yes.
silver.
Yes.
So, I got a free signature, and definitely he wasn't doing the verification, so I did get a slab. So You know, I wasn't going to turn that down. Got an 8.5, but that's because it was not pressed or nothing. It was like a quick grab before I went to the show.
Okay, but still, A5 is not bad, man.
Yeah. And I know I just got to get it. I know I'll get it pressed or whatever. I forgot what the greatest notes were. There's another book that I like that I got. Slab.
Nice,
Batman 100.
dude. That's nice, man. That black and that's crystal clear, man.
Yeah, me and my wife. There's one book that I don't know a lot of people probably didn't get, but when me and my wife seen it, we both liked them, so we both got our own copies.
Let me see. Brooklyn Boy said good stuff. I think a lot of people see these YouTube shows with sales of a book that jumps off a rule and go, yeah. They just don't go local. They go FOMO, man.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? Oh, can you talk about the green label? Why do people shy away from it so much?
All right, so this the green label because one. All right, so sometimes they say, oh, this usually the book's missing a page or whatever. But this one is because they can't verify the signature, even though they were standing there. So this is where the money thing comes in. And you have to pay them to verify your witness the signature. So
Right.
when they don't witness it, they can be right next to you. And then just because you didn't pay them, you're gonna get a green label. So
Are you serious?
yeah.
Just because you didn't pay them?
So like they could be standing there and see
Right.
the signature being done, but because you didn't pay them and they didn't have somebody witness it to just look and say, yeah, you get a green label. So you can't fake and then you can't fake this like
No, you can't. Well,
you can. But that's not my style. That's not my thing.
all right. No, that I know.
Yeah.
Well,
This book is my wife bought me this book and I love it. I mean, I tried to take it see Erod if he could probably like press it and get a bump grade, but he said,
ooh, I know which one that is.
yeah.
Nice, man.
So 4.5. There's some Fantastic 450
Yep.
cover. Ever since she got me this, I've been looking for a lot of brown background covers now. I'm
Yeah,
not a
because
big
dude, I was
brown
gonna say
person,
that brown background is nice, man.
and I don't like brown, but on these old books, I don't know. I like it now.
Yeah.
That must be that 38 year old thing.
What's he doing with the model?
Yo, and Brooklyn Bourne loves the old FF, man.
Thank you. Next book. Oh, I just got this back. This just came back. If you watched my last video, you seen it, but if you did anyway. Thor God of Thunder #2, second print.
Oh, whoops! Hold on a second. That's his sig, though. I have a raw book with his signature.
Yeah. So 7.5, and then there's a second print.
Oh, okay.
Now with this one got sent by what you call it, Spineworks to get pressed.
Okay.
So when it came back, I was like 7.5. I knew on the back it had a dog ear, so I was cool with that, but I didn't care because a lot of people don't have this book. You don't
Right.
see it a lot. And then the spine had like a few ticks. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but they have like small non-breaking ticks, and I'm like, yeah, that's impossible.
Okay.
But,
I'm surprised the press didn't take it out.
No, I guarantee it did, but because it didn't have the spine ticks when I sent it out.
Right.
And they pressed, and I know they pressed it. Did a good job. Cause I had two other books that I'm gonna show you after. So I'm like, that don't look right. It looked like probably happened at the what you call it. This is a book I got from Box Heroes.
Fox Heroes.
Yeah, they had like something where you get the slab and books.
Okay.
I got this one.
Oh, that's a nice one, man.
Yeah,
I've always liked that cover by Scotty Young.
Yeah, and I got it. It's signed by Jason.
Robbie Rodriguez.
Yeah, Robbie Rodriguez, Scotty Young, and Jason Latour.
Oh, you got 3 signatures.
Yeah, or Latour.
Yeah.
I guess that's how you pronounce his last name, but yeah.
Dude, that's nice, man.
Because
Because like when I went to Comic-Con back in 2014, I took like a whole bunch of books with me,
yeah.
and I got a lot of signatures. Okay, but back then it was free,
Yeah.
So now if I want to get at least a decent label on it, either it's a green label through CGC or I got to get the verified signature label through CBCS.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a thing where I think CBCS is gonna make a leap in that part because
Yeah.
the green label is like everybody hates that shit. So they should just been like, I don't know. They got to figure out a way to make it better because it makes no sense.
Yeah, because you know how many thousands of books that are legitimately signed, and because it's not verified, or they can't visually seen it, that all of a sudden not what the signature is supposed to be null and void. I mean,
I'm saying, you think about it. If you go into the, like, when these things become 30 years old or more,
right,
they always have those people who verify signatures who look at them and be like, yeah, this is real or not. So
right.
here's another one. The 9.6 is Venom 28.
Oh, very nice, man.
Yeah.
That's the Cal New cover.
Yes. Make sure. Before I say yeah, I say yeah too fast.
Yeah, I like a bunch of those covers,
Yeah,
man. All right, so hold on. We have Brooklyn Born here. So if you go to a con, pay for a signature, but don't pay CGC. You get a green label. Yep, that's exactly right. Yes.
I'm saying have I paid? I think the only person. Let me see. That's the crazy thing. Look, Todd McFarlane, I ain't have to pay for, but it wasn't verified. It wasn't witnessed.
Right.
Then after that, he for the after he did that signing, then he allowed them to verify, because when the gold books came out and the silver,
right,
he had to do it at his table. So I think that's where they went to go do it. So that was right, because you have to buy his book and then get it signed.
Yes.
It's different. Jim Lee, the same year, he wasn't allowing them to do it that year when he did, because I guess it was like spur of the moment signing, because it was when he did it, I was with Manny, and when he was doing it wasn't like a spot where he would be at. It was like a random. It kind of felt like a random spot. So then,
get atención.
Yeah, right. Hilarious. So, all right, I'm gonna show you the. You got any books you want to show?
Nah, I showed mine at the beginning. But I did them with graphics though. Because I don't really have a lot of books.
All right, so the other day I went to go help a friend of mine. He's older than me, but I went to go help him show some books. I didn't have a lot of time, so I helped him with only 2.5 short boxes and 2.5 short boxes and 1 long box. He had like 3 long boxes left that I didn't even go through. And he had like a whole bunch of other stuff he had. Cause he was showing me, oh, you're into cards, so I'm ask you. He had like, I got this from him. Cause he used to work for Marvel as an internship. So he gave me this right here, which to a lot of people be not much, but to me this is cool. So you see this? This is
the paper, yeah.
But and then it says the Marvel Comics.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you could do something nice in there, and
Yeah, or
and frame it.
Yeah, or take it to the show and hopefully get somebody to do some art here.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. So I got that. I got this X-Men 11.
Oh, nice.
The Pressman. There's a Pressman variant.
Yes.
I didn't know nothing about that. He was like, yeah, I got these cool silver ones. He didn't know much about his books. He like, yeah, I got these silver ones that I got from when I worked at Marvel. I know, cool. I have the regular one.
I've always wanted to get that one, man.
Yeah, he has more. He's like, he's looking to sell books.
Okay.
So he has more of these. You want to get one? I'll let him know. So even this, then I looked it up. I'm like, oh shit, it's different. So it's a Pressman variant.
Cool.
And I seen it up. They go for like $80 a roll.
Yeah, I know, man.
So I was like, oh shit, like that. So then I traded him 2 books of Venom and X-Men 221.
Right.
Yeah, I got this for trade.
Oh, let's see. What do we got here? That Freddy Krueger in the background is dope, Kemist.
No, thank you, man. That's my wife. So I had this for
he needs that one.
Which one?
The X-Men Brooklyn Born. We're saying about the X-Men 11 book.
Oh, you do? I'll let him know, man.
So, yeah, same here.
I know he had like. I think he had like. Let me see. I took a picture of it. But yeah, for just two short boxes and a half, right, and then a long box. I filled up a short box of keys.
Wow.
And I'm not talking about bullshit keys. Like,
oh, you said hit him up.
Yeah. So he had like, let me see. Right, that right there.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
X-Men 4, X-Men 1,
Oh, see that.
and X-Men 11, and wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you got one already, so.
No, that was after I took.
Oh, that was after. So he has 5 pressmen and 1 regular.
Um,
Ah, dude, I'd rather get. Dude, don't be showing me that, man. Secret Wars number 8.
22.
Uncanny 282.
Yeah, Bishop. The gold, regular and the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that was just.
gold one I would want, man, because that's the second print.
And then I showed this on Instagram the other day. He did a drawing. I don't know if you guys know who Matt Hoffman is. He's a bike rider.
Oh, this thing came in late, but he said the X-Men one. What's
yeah.
this one?
Now this is a drawing that he did. He's like, yo, it's not perfect.
Oh wow, that's nice, man.
And he said
That's a drawing.
Yeah, with marker.
That's a drawing.
Yes.
Dude, through the camera, it looks like a photo, man.
Damn, I was looking at this thing for like at least like 15, 20 minutes. I was like, yo, you bugging? Like, he's like, yeah, it's not that great. I like, you're not that great.
Dude, if he says that's not that great, I want to see what his best is, man.
Yeah, you okay? So yeah, he did that. So yeah, he had a New Mutants 98. When I see that, like, I've been looking for this book, but like, you know what?
Dude, man.
Yeah, he had New Mutants 98. He had
You're stabbing me through the heart here. That's because I showed you that. It's because I showed this, right? That's why you tell me all this because of this, right?
I found it after that. No. Nah. That wasn't because of that. I don't like. I like that book, but it's not something like I want like crazy. Like I won't look for it. But yeah, he had that. He had like I seen the 300. Like I showed it right. So the 300 in great condition. And he had a newsstand.
Wow, a newsstand?
No, this one is regular, but he has a newsstand.
No, I know that, but he has a newsstand.
Yeah, and these are books. He used to work for Marvel. He said they used to just let the people who work there just grab whatever they want. He had a whole bunch of books. He said he used to have more, but he said one his mom threw him away because he was cut of school, and then
what?
Yeah, and other ones he gave away a whole bunch of books. His brother has taken some books from him.
Damn, man.
He has 3 long boxes, but like he's old. He's not young no more.
Yeah, even Brooklyn Born said it looked like a photo.
Yeah, thanks. And then he had what else he had? He had New Mutants 87. He didn't have the first appearance. He had the second appearance, the gold ones.
Okay.
X-Men 4. He had the Ghost Rider. You know the Ghost Rider 1, the glow in the dark.
No, that's 15.
Sorry, 15. The glow in the right.
Yes. Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's the black one and the gold one.
Yeah,
yes.
the gold one, which I never seen. I never see the gold one. I rarely see it. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know about you guys, but
Brooklyn Born says, "Damn, people holding them gems out here. Congrats on the ASM 300."
Yeah, man. That was but then, all right. So then, yeah. You wanna hold the slab? I'm gonna let you hold the slab.
No. Slabs, you can't be touching those.
Another book I said. So when I was at Terrificon, I gave some books to to Spineworks because BLC has E-Rod backed up.
Right. Of course, yeah, no kidding.
So I got these, and these have no earrings, but I don't care because I know you can take it out. So it's not about that. I said this. I got
JTC cover, man.
Yeah, 9.8 on this one.
Dude, that's one thing I hope to get a JTC cover soon, man.
And I got this from Chad RCG. So I remember he hit me up when he was at the show. Like, yo, I hit him up when he was at the show. Like, yo, you think you can give me one of these before?
That's cool.
Before it could blow up. I like, yo, can you give me one of those? He said, you want more than one? I said, nah, I don't want to be greedy. Just give me one. Yeah, 9.8.
You know that one that he's doing now, the Luke Skywalker?
The green one? I mean, he had to. He's gonna release in October, right?
Yeah. So I'm hoping to try and get one of those.
I hope I can. I'm gonna be working, so I already forget. Every time he's gonna release those, I'm working, so I already know. And I got this right here.
Oh, that's a dope cover, man.
And I got this for Christmas from you know how you do the Christmas like when you have like a small group and you guys do like a Secret Santa.
Yes.
I don't know if everybody does it, but I did it. I ended up getting Doom 143.
Nice, man.
I got this in a few other books, but I had got this one, and I was like, oh, this is dope.
What artist did the cover?
This one is no JG Jones. No, there's Dan Slott.
JG Jones.
Ryan Stegman, and John Livesay.
Hold on, let me see that one again. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, John Livesay. I know Ryan Stegman, but that last name. But yeah, 98 on that one. I was super hype about that.
Let me see. Superior Spider-Man.
17.
Yep. Hold on. Nope, that's not that one. Where is this? Here we go.
You know what? I should take my freaking book to Comic-Con and get one more book.
Yeah, it's JG Jones.
JG Jones.
Yeah, I was right.
But the art is from what?
No, the art. The penciler is Ryan Stegman. The writer is Dan Slott, and the inker is John Livesay.
Livesay, right? Weird last name. Sound like he and Secret. What do you call that?
Yep.
So yeah, those are the two news books that I got. You know what I was thinking about? I should correct that 601 and take it to New York Comic Con and get it take it back to
McFarlane.
Yeah, get a whatchamacallit. I got two books. I have a book.
Get it remarked.
Yeah, remarked, and then
yeah, even he likes it. He likes the idea.
So yeah. But what I have at CGC, I'll tell you guys right now. I got a list.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I have a 134, the Superman 134. I mean, not Jimmy Olsen, the first Dark Side of cameo, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
I got that right now, and I got some other books. But what I have at CGC, I have Captain Marvel #1 with the Monica Rambeau cover.
Okay.
That one. I have Transformers #1 regular. Moon Knight, UK variant. Moon Knight #1. I got that from Chad RCG.
Okay.
The UK variant. Godzilla #1 newsstand. Another Moon Knight #1 I got from Jigs. Then I got another Godzilla. X-Men 133. Regular and the newsstand. I have FF12. I mean 112. The Thing and Hulk cover.
Okay.
Got that.
Yes, I know which one.
Tales to Astonish 93. X-Men 60. Real nice copy of X-Men 60, the first Sauron.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a beat up one, but I got a nice one over there. FF55. The silver. I have one over here. I have a 50. Batman 386 newsstand and a Batman 566 newsstand. Those are both Angie's.
Dude, the cat is here, but at work.
What up, BLC?
What's up, man?
You over there turning off somebody's power. You want to pay your bill? Yeah.
But damn, man, that's a pretty decent list.
Yeah, and I have. And what else do I have? I can't think what else I have, but I have that, and then the one that I'm really looking forward to is my Jimmy Olsen 134. All those books that you see there, those are the ones that they put into CCS.
Right.
After I got in the press. So I don't know what the grade's going to be, but at that, the one I'm looking forward to seeing is the Fantastic 50, the Fantastic Four 55, the Sauron 60, X-Men 60.
And the Big Cat says, "Happy birthday to your son."
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm saying all of them because
Yeah.
Now that I got I got a son. Now I have a son that could keep him for a few more years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm saying if he likes them. If he don't like them, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, man. So yeah, man. I hope any of you guys in the chat going to New York Comic Con, BLC. Now that you hear the chat, you gonna go to New York Comic Con, or you gonna be working?
No, I told you he's supposed to be going.
Oh yeah, he gonna escape. But matter of fact, he's working overtime right now, so you know
Yeah.
what that means.
Gotta make that extra money for Comic Con.
Oh, BLC, right? Or my BLC, not even in the chat. Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be located when you at New York Comic Con? On the CGC line?
He just busting his chops, man.
Nah, it's not. It's a good thing. He gets signatures. He's smart, man. In the long run, he's gonna have some signatures. People gonna be.
Brooklyn Born may be there on Friday. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, dude, we all gotta get together.
What happened?
No, the Brooklyn Born might be there on Friday.
All right, cool. I'll be there.
No, see, now I'm definitely gonna need to go.
Yeah, man.
And that's the one thing. Like when I went in 2014, I pretty much knew nobody. I went there by myself, and I just went there to peruse and have fun. But now, as a YouTuber, you, Big Lion Cat, the New York Warriors.
Yeah.
I want to meet David Nakayama and Kevin Coley. Online. I've at least met Laura and Anthony from Bird City Comics. It'll be. I met Amanda Connor online, so I want to see if I try and meet her, and if Jimmy Palmiotti will be there also. I don't know if he will be, but if he is, I wouldn't mind meeting him face to face.
Yeah.
Because he's from the Brooklyn, New York area. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You know who's a great person too who goes there. You haven't met Capullo?
Greg Capullo?
Yeah, he's super nice.
No, yeah, I haven't met him.
Yeah, he's super nice. Our Germ doesn't talk. His hand is talking. He talks
That's
a little
right.
bit.
I wouldn't mind meeting Art Germ though. If I get one signature for free by Art Germ, I know that's not gonna happen, but
his handler is the first person to talk to. I went to him one time at a show, right? And he was all the way in the back. He's always in the back. Right. Like, you know what? Let me go over there before he gets busy drawing, right? I go over there. I think I only needed one book to get signed.
Okay.
I walk over there. I waited. I just see, he was setting up. He sat down. I'm like, oh, can I get this signed? And they're like, oh, come back like in 30 minutes. I'm like, what? I'm right here. Like,
I was 30 minutes.
Yeah, and I was gonna pay $2. I will come back in 30 minutes. He's not gonna do nothing right now. All right, whatever. All right, cool. I laugh at that. $30, I could buy it exclusive or something. So I just did that. No, I ain't gonna waste my time. I'm like right here. And then, matter of fact, no, what I went to? I went to Perillo, Lucio Perillo. Nobody was on his line.
Yeah.
But the guy does amazing work. He's man nice. He only talks Italian, but he talks a little bit of English, but he's super nice. Super nice.
Right. So, no, what I'm mostly gonna be in Artist Alley. Yeah. And I'll just peruse, see who gives out free signatures and stuff, take a couple of pictures, and just chill.
Chris Claremont was free.
Chris Claremont? He ain't free. He's not free. No.
It's probably
I remember, dude, 2014, I spent $50 on his freaking signature, man. So no way he's free.
It wasn't wait up for one signature?
Yes, for one. For one.
You got guy. He told me.
No, and that was at the con.
Listen, I ain't paid no $50 for a signature. I probably paid like $10.
Yeah,
I paid $10. Yeah, it was funny. I was with Manny. Yo, both times I've been online with Manny, they always been funny. They never been regular. We was on the line, and me and Manny, right? I wish Manny was here so he could tell a story, because the way he sees stuff is, when you with Manny, guarantee you ever hang out with Manny, you're gonna be dying, bro.
Oh, I believe it, man.
So we on the line, and I'm looking to my left. Chris Claremont's on our right.
Okay.
So Manny's just in the line. He's not getting that sign. He's just chilling with me. So I'm standing. I'm looking to my left. We moving up. He was like, "You gonna sign your book?" I said, "Yeah. Why I'm not gonna let?" So when I turn my head, I look at Chris Claremont, and he's eating like a pastry, like a cake or something, with his bare hands. With his bare hands, and then no tissue, no nothing. He's just like dabbing his hand on his pants, and then grabbing books. I'm like, oh
hell no, man!
Right? So like, don't get me wrong. I'm like, this is the two things I'm thinking. Like, yo, he's gonna get this is like right before COVID, like right after COVID.
Right.
So like, I'm worried. Like, yo, he's old. He's touching books with his hands. That
Yeah,
He gets sick.
I'm
Cause
not worried about that.
I
I'm
am.
worried about him messing up my book.
I was thinking about both. I was thinking about both because he got, he's no mask. I'm like, he's old. Like, I don't want him to get sick over somebody's book.
Yeah,
He's grabbing books, eating this. I like, yo, I like, don't get me wrong, he's old, he hasn't eaten, but damn, he should take a break and then be like, yo, can you just chill here while I eat? I would have been cool with that.
yeah.
He keeps eating, man. He's like, you gonna have sign your book? His eyes wide open. He got me in tears. He's like, yo, you gonna do it? Like, nah, I'm gonna say something. He's like, you gonna say something? I say, yeah, why not? So I go and I tell the handler, I move to the side, man, he moves to my left, I go to the right. I talk to the handler, I say, can you do me a favor? Can you ask him to wash his hands and dry them before he touches my books? He goes, he looks at me with a sarcastic look. I was like, he said, all
Oh
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Now, yeah. I've heard Manny tell this story.
Oh, you did? He's like, yeah, no problem. So it's a girl in front of me, and in front of her is a kid. He goes, yo, he goes, Chris, this guy right here wants you to wash your hands. Man, I
Because,
laughed.
dude, nah, seriously though, you don't know what kind of oils he's getting from
No, this was not no
that
dry.
pastry.
This was not no dry cake, bro. It was like
Yeah,
I think it was red
yeah,
velvet
man.
or chocolate cake. It was some oily
And you're
shit.
touching other people's books,
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna flip the book. This is gonna be, but it is gonna be an investment for the future.
Yeah.
So, and I got some. I got books. I can't take them out because I have books on here, but
Yeah, nah.
I got some fire books.
We've already been on for like an hour and 37 minutes.
I showed them. You want me to show them? I say we. You got anything to do? I'm off till Saturday. I work on Sunday.
No, that's cool because I have to. I gotta get off in a couple minutes.
All right. But yeah, man, he's cool. But he was the next person.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
I gotta wake up early tomorrow. So
All right, yeah, he's mad cool. You gotta anybody who's on here, if you didn't get a chance to meet Chris Claremont, meet him. He's cool. There's always
yeah,
handlers that mess up everything, but it wasn't $50 though. It was like $10. I got
shut
three
up, man.
signatures. All right, that's what happened.
No, okay. You know what it was because I was doing it through CGC to get a official signature. That's what it was.
I didn't do that. I got a regular signature, but it wouldn't be no $50.
Yeah, of course.
But nah, he was nice. He was a super nice guy, and he lives here in Brooklyn, right? So
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
he's cool though. He's cool, but I like, Dad, you should have just took a break or something.
Now, when I first started with Team Nerd Herd, we did an interview with Amanda Connor and well, hold on, if Brooklyn Born is gonna jet.
All right, man, you take
All right,
care.
cool, man. Thanks, dude. Hopefully, hopefully we'll get more people in here, and hopefully I'll see you at the con, man.
Yeah, if you see me at the con, you shout me out. Don't pass by. I don't say nothing, man.
Same here, man.
Word up.
Yell out CRG. I'll turn around.
Nah, you gotta say your
But
name. It's harder than to hear.
but yeah, when I first started with Team Nerd Herd, they had set up an interview with Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti together.
Yeah.
So so it was I think it was me, Steve, Alonzo, and I think JR was there, and what's his name was there, Jeff. Dude, I don't think I've laughed so much during an interview like I did with the two of them. I mean, we were hysterical, man. It was one of the best interviews. It was like the first time I ever did an interview with a professional comic book creator,
Yeah.
and it was my first, and I don't think I'll ever have another one as good as that one ever.
Funny.
Okay, because it was fun. It was a lot of fun, man.
Nah, Greg Capullo, man. You should get Greg Capullo on there. He's very down to earth. He's super cool, man.
Yeah.
Greg Capullo's nice. Riley Brown is cool, but he's real quiet.
What I'll try to do, guys, is I'll try to put the link to if I can find it online, I'll put it in the chat. So.
All right. Word. But yeah, man, what you looking forward to if you go to New York Comic Con? What are you gonna try to do? What you try to get?
Well, no, like I said, I want to meet David Nakayama. Because him and I post a lot of his stuff. Because I'm a big fan of his cover art, and almost every time I tag his stuff, well, not even tag it, like because when I buy a new book, like say the Thunderbolts, right?
Yeah.
I'll put the title, the month, the year, and I'll put his Instagram link to it. Okay.
All right.
Every time I do that, he'll comment me.
That's dope.
Okay, and that's cool. And he's one of the few, one of only two. The other one is Giuseppe Camuncoli.
Mm.
They're the only two that'll do that regularly.
That's cool.
Okay, right. And if I respond, they'll text me back.
That's dope.
Okay, if I was chatting with David. I asked David Nakayama a couple of questions earlier today. He responded immediately.
That's dope.
Okay, so yeah, man, it's I appreciate that. The guys from Team Nerd Herd, they got one signed for me. When he was on in San Diego Comic-Con, so I want to see if I could at least get the book that they AOK'd me to have that signed.
Yeah.
It's the one I want to get signed is this one, the Department of Truth book.
Oh yeah, I have that. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's
So
my group of red covers.
right, and this is from it's from Bird City Comics.
Shout out to Anthony from Bird City Comics.
Yeah, man.
And Laura.
So yeah, I wanna do that. I wanna try and get the Harley Quinn number 17 cover that Nakayama did.
Yeah.
The one where she's bending over and blowing a kiss.
Holding the bat.
Which one?
The one that she's like leaning on the bat.
Yes.
All right.
So that one's nice. I really enjoy that one. Then I wanna bring a couple of Darth Vader books that Cameron Coley did.
Yo, the last Darth Vader that came out was dope, man. You seen them?
The main cover by Raza.
I guess
Raza's doing the main covers now.
I have no idea. You seen the Batman, the last one that I did?
The Batman book. Dude, that's nice, man.
Hold on. While he's looking at there, he already knows.
Yeah, be careful, man. He'll grab that book in a second.
Yeah, this is Stretch Armstrong's over here.
Be careful.
Long arms, man. So yeah,
dude, that is dope, man. You did this?
Yeah.
Dude, if it wasn't so much money, man, I would snatch that. Dude, that is dope, man. Seriously.
Name
I
your
want to take you to do that.
I don't know. Angie said it's the fastest one. The fastest one I did. She said it's the fastest one I did.
Well, I hope whoever buys that off you appreciates it, dude. I seriously would.
This is my favorite one. It's like if I get the rappers,
that's
like,
cool. That's cool, but I like the other one better. Oh, I guess he wants mama.
Yeah, when she's around, he doesn't say that as much. He goes da 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 da.
Let me show you something real quick. Oh no. Raza's doing the Star Wars books. Hold on one sec.
Yeah. Let me see. I got him. I know I got him here somewhere. Oh, here it goes.
Yeah, and I just found it too. This one.
Right, this one?
Oh no! That's Darth Vader.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was dope. Yeah. Oh, he had the Dark Horse.
No, I'm sorry. This is by Gist. Yeah, and I do have Darth Vader though.
This one right here. Yeah, that's my one already. But this one was dope too.
That's all right, dude. I started to get those at the beginning, but I got really bored of them, man.
This one was fire.
That's okay. I don't know, man.
I love this one.
It's good, but
Yeah, he shitted on my drawing, but he gives up.
No, it's not.
No, I'm talking about Arthur Adams. I showed him a drawing. Yeah, he goes, now, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I respect the critique. He's been doing it for years.
Yeah, man.
He's like, yeah.
No, the Art Adams one that I like is the one that he did of the Jean Grey Phoenix.
Yeah.
That one was really cool.
Yeah, I showed him a drawing. He's like, man. He's like, yeah, it's all right, but
that sucks.
No. It was good critique, but the way he said it had me rolling. He's like, yeah, it's all right. You can do better than this. He goes, you can do better. He said, oh, all right, good. I can do better. That's a good thing. He goes, you could do better. You did this? Yeah, you could do better.
Well, but
All
you
right.
knew you could do better.
That's what he said. Yeah, he think he could do better than this. I'm like, all right, dope.
But dude, that death metal one is nice, man.
Thank you. Yeah, you still have what you call this over here. I was going through like posters. I'm like, wait up. Anthony said he's gonna put an order in. I had a whole bunch of posters. I refound them. I said, wait up, look at this.
I mean, I forgot all about those, man.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of chain sheets.
Because I have to go to Brooklyn, man. I really do. I gotta get my butt over there.
Yeah, and I'm off tomorrow. But we gotta go shopping for the last minute things for the party. Saturday,
Oh, okay.
for the party. You want to come through?
All right. Listen, there's no one in the chat right now, so
right,
I'm gonna end this. What are you gonna be doing over the next week?
Well, tomorrow I'm going food shopping for the baby's birthday. Then me and my wife are gonna be prepping a whole bunch of food for
Okay.
Saturday. But the rest of the week after that, I'll be working. And New York Comic Con, I'll be there Friday and Saturday. And then after that, be going to Disney like a few weeks after that.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Well, tomorrow I'm gonna be on Whatnot. I'm gonna be selling X-Men books.
All right.
So my auction is gonna start. I may start it at 9 o'clock tomorrow, just because sometimes the 9 o'clock hour is slow. So I'm gonna see how it is starting at 9.
You said an old. What year? You have Bronze Age, Modern, what kind?
Modern Age, because I pretty much have all Modern Age. So I'm just gonna open up the vault and I'll go through them tomorrow and set everything up, and then after that, my next auction is gonna be on Sunday at 8 o'clock. So
Yeah, check that out.
yeah. So yeah, tomorrow night at 9, and then is gonna then on Sunday at 8. Because on Friday night, at least I could run till like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So.
All right. I should try to send my art on there.
But so far, thank God, last week was actually the last 2 weeks was pretty good. Pretty good for me. So. Anyway, dude, thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
You got it. My homies.
So, as you guys see on the scroll down there, there's my Instagram, Twitter, and whatnot. Okay, all the same thing. Comics are great. Comics, the R and great, not the word R. But whoever's catching on the rewind, sorry it's a little long, but thanks for watching it. Okay, and looks like someone just came on. Maybe it's my wife. Yeah, man. But anyway, dude, thanks again. All right, and for everyone out there, remember to collect what you like, and also comics are great, and so are you.
Peace out.
Later.